Hey there, how's it going? Yeah, well, hopefully you're saying, hey, it's going great, Tracy. If not, well, that's another reason to come here. And if it is going great, this is another reason to come here to keep it going great. Where are you? As you may or may not already know, you are at another episode of Your Success DNA Show. Yep, yours come to you from Your Success at Last. That motivational oomph that you need every single day. Those core inspirational building blocks going to help you get what you need to get done. Me? Well, I'm Tracy, the Ace Brinkman, your Sergeant Major of Motivation, as I like to say it. I used to say, I could say Captain Motivation. No? Nah, it doesn't sound very good. Used to be a CEO, but I don't know. Anyway, here we are, another day into it. You ready for Valentine's Day? Guys, do you have your presents already? If not, shame on you. Should already be out there. Should already take care of that. So I want you to go as soon as you're done with your work day today, this podcast tonight, whatever it is, get out there, take care of your lady friend. Girls, same thing for you. I know most of you are all over this one, but there's a few of it might hang down a little bit. I know that the past few episodes have been really relationship focused. This one's going to be the same way, but I'm going to try the other side of the script on here because not everyone's lucky enough to have a Valentine this year. There may be mending a wounded heart. We're going to chat a little bit about that. But before we do, here's the question of the day. How are you using your talents? We all have them. Do you know what yours are? I think the first thing is probably taking you a minute to acknowledge your talents. And if you can't acknowledge them, there's a lot of many, that's good speaking, isn't it? There are quite a few folks that are so humble, they don't recognize their talents. Ask your friends. What is it that many people come to you asking you about because you're just that good at it? I find a lot of folks that are really good at something kind of take it for granted. It just comes natural to them. So identify those things and then answer the question of how are you using that? I mean, you have these goals you're trying to achieve. There are talents that you have. They're going to help you get that, reach that goal, attain that height even sooner than you might even imagine. So ponder that for a bit. So Valentine, like I said, like we all know, and like I just mentioned, Valentine's Day right around the corner. Been talking a lot about relationships. I'll probably finish off the week talking about relationships. I know right now on the docket I have all relationship topics going for the rest of the week. Coming out of Valentine's Day, I think we'll switch back into something else. But for now, we're going to hold on to this as we go into this day of acknowledging those we care about. But I do have to acknowledge that there are those of you out there that may be mending or maybe licking some wounds, mending a broken heart. And I'm going to be honest, I came out of this not too long ago myself. And the pain that we feel when our relationship with someone that we've been with, whether you love them or not, is ended, can be very, very intense. And it can range the gamut from happy that it's over, to confused, to your whole new routine is going on. But if you were really in love with someone and you broke up, then it can be really, really intense, right? Common symptoms of a broken heart can range from sadness, even depression, crying, weeping, maybe suddenly. I mean, you can literally feel physical aches and pains in your body as well as in your heart. The symptoms of your grief can literally, if you let them, interfere with your health, your well-being, and your ability to literally function in everyday life. And I want to try and help those folks that are going through that a little bit, to help them over that hurdle. So if you're dealing with the effects of a broken heart, you could be well tempted to deny those feelings, right? I'm going to stuff it down. That's going to come back up and probably come back up tenfold. Or you could withdraw from everyone around you. And usually you're withdrawing because you just don't want to get close enough to be hurt again. And I get it. I've been there. A little over a year ago. All right. So denial and withdrawal, I say from experience, and many of you will nod your heads, are very unproductive strategies. All right. So I do want to give you some steps that you can take to help you heal, to help you move on, no matter whether it's been 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, a year, or 10 years since your breakup. So I want you to try these and so that you can help heal your broken heart starting today. All right? So the first one, most of these are, I'm speaking from experience. Cut off all contact and physically remove any reminders of your mate, whether you want to call them your former lover, your ex-spouse, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. You see, mementos of your life together are literally going to hold you back from completely moving on. Just like you could say, it's like a physical wound, right? If you cut yourself and you sit there and you keep picking at that scab, well, guess what? That wound is just not going to heal. And then when it finally does heal, it's going to heal in kind of an ugly fashion, all right? So you don't want to keep picking at that scab. So stop holding on to everything that reminds you of your ex. And in the end, you're just prolonging the misery. So get rid of the ex's belongings. All right? If they no longer want those belongings, donate them. Get them to a thrift store, give them to a charity, give them to someone who's actually going to productively benefit from them. All right? Then, I want you to remove the pictures, remove the gifts, get rid of the love letters or anything else that reminds you of your ex. See, removing those reminders are going to help you stop obsessing and stop reliving, or even probably better said is rehashing past events, right? And you don't want to be rehashing them, right? It's time to move on. And let's not forget online, okay? So go out there and then wade through your digital footprint and remove the pictures and get rid of the texts and remove the emails from your ex and get their information off your device. Now, if they're the parent of a child with you, okay, you might have to leave a little bit of that information on your device so that they can contact you and you can see who it is. But you get my point, okay? Then let your friends and let your family members know that the relationship's over. All right, if they don't already know, which sometimes they know right about the same time you do. Sometimes they might even know before you do. But the next point to this is I want you to ask them to stop bringing up your ex. Tell them, hey, for right now, I'm really not ready to talk about it. I'm just trying to take care of my life right now. And as I get that situated, then if you still feel the need to talk about it, ask me then. And maybe give them a timeline and say, hey, for the next 2 months, I don't even want to hear about it. And here's the thing. If your loved ones are having trouble complying with this simple and caring request, you're probably going to need to limit your contact with them as well. All right? Okay. Another little tip would be, I would say, stop going to the places that you used to frequent as a couple. Okay? Don't go to the same old restaurant. Don't go to that same old park bench or whatever it might be. Right? Just stop. Right? It's time to move on. And then, I guess the end result, what I'm trying to say is by removing the physical reminders of that past life, you're literally cleaning out the closet, right? You're clearing out your mind and your heart and giving you that space so that you can grow and build that new life for yourself. And that's what you want, right? I'm nodding my head with you. Just go ahead, nod. Yeah, Tracy, that's what I want. Okay, so you got to start by clearing yourself a space. Give yourself a space in that heart, and you're not going to be able to do that effectively until you get rid of that old junk, all right? And I mean that internally as well as externally, okay? Now, number 2, I want you to take care of yourself as you heal. This is a big one because I know it's really tempting to throw yourself at your work, to throw yourself at a hobby, or to throw yourself into your sorrows. All right? A lot of people are going to go and throw themselves at their work, or they're going to drown themselves in their sorrows. Or, worse yet, they're going to drown their sorrows in food or in alcohol. See, harmful escapes are only going to cause you to feel worse in the long run. Yeah, sure, you're going to have that momentary escape where you're like, okay, God, I forgot about it. You'll get drunk and you'll stop thinking about it. Or you get that endorphin rush from the food, and for a minute you forget about it, but then you start getting the pounds and you start feeling crappy about yourself, and the cycle starts. Now, I want you to eat healthy, and I want you to eat healthy foods. Perhaps, here you go. Try. Perhaps you could join an exercise class, right? All right. Here, that's going to be kind of twofold. One, you're going to feel better about yourself because you're exercising, all right? And this is just a suggestion. And two, because you're in a class, you can help socialize, all right? So as you're getting rid of that excess energy and getting fit, you can meet some new folks, some like-minded folks, some folks that will see you for who you are, not who the two of you were, okay? Perhaps you start a new hobby, something you've been wanting to do, and I don't know, maybe your ex was saying, oh, no, don't do that, you don't have the time. Well, now you've got a little extra time, and you can do that. Maybe it's learning a new skill, or learning a new language, or maybe you want to make a costume, or maybe you just want to learn to play the drums, or you want to draw. Whatever it is. Maybe you, hey, here's a great one. Volunteer, right? Volunteer at the local school or at a charity. Do that, you're going to feel way better about yourself, right? Very fulfilling experience, right? Focusing on these kind of coping strategies will boost your health as well as your self-esteem. And the last one I want to leave you with, and this is going to happen for most of us, all right? Remain calm if you come across your ex. I don't care what the situation is. If you live in the same town, chances are you're going to eventually run across your former partner, all right? Prepare yourself for it. The odds are it's going to happen. So I want you to get ready for it. Don't spend much time thinking about it happening, but take a minute and say, okay, if I see them, here's how I'm going to react. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to maintain my composure. I'm going to say hi and move on. Don't engage. Don't any more than you have to. All right. This kind of thing is preparing yourself that eventually, when it does happen, you're going to cope effectively and efficiently. All right, and calmly. Focus on your breathing. Yeah, nice deep breaths. Keep the exchange brief and polite. All right? Now, here's the thing. Healing from a broken heart, it's possible. It's not easy all the time. Trust me. All right? But these strategies here can help you begin that process. Or perhaps you're already doing it and you're feeling better. Maybe these strategies can help speed up that process for you, right? So if you can heal your broken heart, and you can heal your broken heart, and these strategies will help you. There's lots of other ones out there. I'm just sharing with you a few that I used, right? So once you can heal your broken heart, you'll be free, ready, and strong enough to love again. And you know what? Here's the cool thing. It could probably even happen sooner than you think. All right? So with that, I'm going to leave you. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow I want to get back up on the positive side and give you some ideas on deepening your relationship by having fun together. That sounds like a good one, yeah? Doesn't it? Right on. So I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully. Take action. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.